Yeah, what's up, man? Nick, I see you in here secretly editing commands. I see you. Thought you could be sneaky. Thought you could be sneaky. I'm on to you. What's up, Nick? Shaky D? I hope not. I hope not. Sneaky to all the who matters. No, it's facts, Nick. That's a good point. That's fair. I'll give you that one. Good point. Touche. Touche. No, I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate all the work you put in. Ready to see the Cowboys be one Super Bowl and done? Say less. One Super Bowl and done? I'm okay with that. I can live with that. One Super Bowl, and then we'll let the rest of y'all win. I think I could let that happen. I'll be alright with that. The boss sees me doing work. Oh, snap. So what we say? Yeah, it's the Cowboys in Green Bay, and then the Bengals and Raiders game. Right. So Cowboys, which is cool because during that Raiders game, we should see updates. Nope, we won't see updates. I was gonna say during the first game of Wednesday stream, we'll be seeing updates to the Buccaneers versus Cardinals game. Who you want in the Super Bowl? The Cowboys. Hold on, guys. Let me get some water and then I'll get started. The Last of Us, Justin. Last of Us episode 3 is amazing. I liked it. Some people may not like it. I'll be honest. What's going on, everybody? Let me shut the music down. How we doing today, fellas? How are we doing? What's up, everybody? How we doing? We got Wildcard Monday. Wildcard Monday. Starting the Wildcard off with the Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers up next, like Nick announced. For life, to answer your question for real, kinda. You know what? I'd rather see the Eagles win than the Chiefs. I'd rather see Jalen Hurts go ahead and get him one. I know it's a division rival, but represent for the NFC East. Having fun with this DGFL style Texans franchise warfare. So you're telling me that the using Mac-10 sliders for this style works really well? We may try it. Spectre, hey yo. What up, Spectre? Hey, Spectre, Chicago, not in the playoffs. Warfare, what's up, man? They worked really well, surprisingly. You have to send me some like snapshots of if you watch a whole game. Send me some like clips of pictures of stats and stuff. How the stats worked out. Shocker. Actually, it is in this league. In this league, you got Josh Allen at quarterback, so it's a little bit of a shocker. This league, it is a little bit of a shocker. But we got the wild card playoffs, so it's going to be Cowboys taking on Green Bay first. In our first game, we're only doing 2 games tonight. Like I said, we're going to stream all the playoff games unless they're CPU versus CPU. But all playoff games, we're going to do them in order. So let's go ahead and show the... Boop. There we go. All right, so this is the order. All right, so in the order that they're going to be played, I'll get rid of my fat head for a second. Boop. All right. So first game up, it just happens to be my game. All right. I'm not saying that I made the schedule. I didn't. Maybe move the INTs down slightly, but other than that, it's been good. We might try it, Warfare. We might give it a try. I may do it. But so first game up, number 3 seed Dallas Cowboys taking on Green Bay in Dallas. All right, at 1:05 on a Saturday. The second game of the night is going to be the Bengals. The Bengals, led by Pat Mahomes, taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, then CPU, the only CPU versus CPU matchup of the entire playoffs is the Buccaneers versus the team that shall not be named, also known as the Cardinals. All right, which means, let's see, Wednesday. What's the games Wednesday then? So Wednesday, first game will be Colts versus Browns. Second game, we may do 3 games on Wednesday. Just to, yeah, we might do 3 games. We'll see. Let me debate on it. Because I may switch over and take over like the Buccaneers for a week. And then that way we can do Wednesday, we'll do the Bucks versus Cardinals and Colts versus Browns. And then Friday we can close out the wild card with the the Seahawks versus Atlanta game, and then ending with the Bills versus Kansas City game. So that means Friday wildcard week is over, and then which means we'll finish next week. So that means we'll be at Super Bowl by like next Friday, I think, which works out. We can do something special for the Super Bowl on next Friday, because I think that'll work out doing it that way. So we'll probably do that. All right, but that's where we're at. Justin, Last of Us episode 3, I liked it. I wasn't sure where it was going, but I liked it. At the end, I liked it. I think they may lose some fans, which is fine. If people don't want to watch it because of episode 3, so be it. So be it. But yeah, Justin, when you finish episode 3, let me know what you thought. Teams you're not going to see in wildcard weekend: the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos, both the number 1 seeds for their respective divisions. There's my head again. Bring my fat head back. All right. Let's take, I'll get to the game in like 2 seconds, guys. I promise. All right. Let's go take a look. We already know the Cowboys are goated. All right. So we're going to look at the stats real quick. So Lamar finished with 33 TDs, 11 interceptions. All right. Almost 4,000 yards passing. Is a very good season for Lamar. Running the ball, almost 700 yards, but 5 TDs. Travis Etienne just over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. Not the greatest average, though. Got to work on that. Receiving, still didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. Lot of bit disappointing. Derek Jackson really turned up towards the end of the season, though. Kadarius Toney, let's be real. He's out of favor. He's in the doghouse on this team. Dawson Knox, solid season. Jalen Waddle did have 11 touchdowns, though. Conklin gave up 7 sacks. Simmons and Bolton are tackle machines out there. Sauce Gardner from the cornerback position with 97 tackles. And the rookie should be defensive rookie of the year. He won't be. But Javonte Thompson with 88 tackles. None of them hard hitting despite 99 strength. Hit power, rather. Chase Young had 22 tackles for loss, 11.5 sacks to lead the team. Ed Oliver, highly disappointing season. We, again, are probably moving to a 4-3 next season. 4.5 sacks for Ed Oliver, unacceptable. Interceptions, only 4 for Sauce Gardner. Need to step that up. AJ Terrell, they bat down a lot of balls. They don't pick off a lot of balls. Hence the 17 deflections for AJ Terrell. Kicking, Cade York, a bit disappointing, but can't be too surprised when we're lining up from 72 yards out at times. So not surprised that he missed. Then you've got the best punter in the game and Michael Dixon. Kick returning, Kadarius Toney did okay. No touchdowns. That's the Cowboys. Going on to the Packers. Let's go see what the Packers did for the season. The Packers are led by a rookie quarterback in Jamie Quincy. As soon as I can find him. Like I know my ABCs out here. All right, so Jamie Quincy, 4,000 yards passing, 30 TDs, 11 interceptions. A lot like Lamar, he just doesn't run. All right, then you got Aaron Jones, an absolute monster running the ball. 1,390 yards, 11 touchdowns for him. Jamie Quincy, only 157 yards. He's the second leading rusher for this team. So Aaron Jones, very much the bell cow right there. Aaron Jones, very much the bell cow for them. Receiving, Deebo Samuel was a monster. All right, 90 catches, almost 1,300 yards, 8 TDs. Brandon Ayuk, also a problem. This is a very good receiving core. Jesus. It's a good thing my pass defense is great. Because Deebo Samuel, Mike Williams, and Brandon Ayuk is a bit ridiculous. Who allowed that to happen? They throw in an Isaiah McKenzie, rookie Lionel Wilkins, and then they got Aaron Jones just out here for funsies. Good Lord. How'd y'all let that happen? All right, blocking. They do give up some sacks, though. All right, so there's a chance that Chase Young could wreak havoc. Defensively, Olakun, an absolute machine out there. Hufanga. Talona Hufanga out there with 102 tackles. Tackles for a loss. Aiden Hutchinson didn't have a lot of sacks, but the man gets in the backfield, disrupts the run. Could be a problem. Master, your Bills, I think, are the last game in the wild card. Your Bills will be on Friday, I believe. It's the last game of the wild card. All right, their lead. They didn't get a lot of sacks on the season. Vita Vea too. Oh my God, this team. Who let this team get so good? Marlon Humphrey. It's gonna be fine, guys. The Cowboys are fine. We're not even scared. Marlon Humphrey with 3 interceptions, tallying 142 yards. That man 47.5 yards every time he caught it. 15 pass deflections. Marlon Humphrey. Let's not throw at him. Their kicker was the second-year man, Andrew Mevis. Coming in 15 for 19. Not great. 52 yards is longest. Tommy Townsend, very good punter. Kick returning, they're running out Isaiah McKenzie and Cordell Smith. Packers suck. Hey, Justin, don't hype me up because I might think I'm going to win. Don't get me hyped up. I'll think I'm going to win. We'll take a look at the other teams before the second game of the night. Nice. No, I don't want to quit the league. Get out of here. All right, let's go ahead and get to the wild card playoff. Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? Playoffs? Yes, sir. Playoffs. 0 offensive. Listen. Yeah, but you have one of the best defenses in the history of anything right now. Your defense this year. Matter of fact, that's something for somebody to do some research. Somebody go look up what Justin's defense did and compare it to the 2000 Ravens, the 86 Bears. Go compare what his defense did to those teams. I'm willing to bet it compares. Your defense was unbelievable. That's the past. We in the playoffs, right? You talking about regular season? That was before Jamie Quincy knew what he was doing. We are still running the San Francisco and Pittsburgh playbooks. San Francisco offense, Pittsburgh playbook for defense. That's the way we run it. Let's get these little tabs pulled up like I was prepared. I was watching Top Gun Maverick with the wifey before stream. That's why I almost got a late start. The Packers are 10-7 on the season, giving you 10 cents. Right now, watching this, hey, that 10 cents adds up, Warfare. That 10 cents adds up. Man, 10 cents here, 10 cents there, I'll be a millionaire. Got to invest in the right spot. Warfare, if I'd invested that 10 cent in Bitcoin when it first came out, I'd have a lot of money right now. All right, just saying. They also run a 3-4. They're very similar to us. Their defense, 9th ranked in the league, and their offense, 11th ranked in the league. The Cowboys coming in with the 3rd best defense. Little disappointing into this season. So we're doing them in the order, Master Football. So it's going to go Green Bay at Dallas and then Las Vegas at Cincinnati. The Arizona-Tampa Bay game will be on Wednesday. Cleveland and Indianapolis on Wednesday. Then Friday, Atlanta at Seattle. And then KC at Buffalo. Yes, sir. All right, let's get this game started. I know y'all are ready. I know I'm pumped up. I was supposed to get a lot of work done today, and all I could think about was the playoffs. This league has corrupted my mind. I was supposed to get some work done today. All that really got done was me thinking about how my Cowboys were probably going to choke, and I was going to have to listen to the entire chat all night talk about how my team choked. But we are struggling down the stretch. We got a very much needed win against the Cardinals, but we have been struggling lately. We started the season so well. After the 2 losses to the Washington Commanders, the team kind of fell apart after that. We took 2 L's to the Washington Commanders, and it was never the same for this Cowboys team. Hopefully, Chase Young, who has turned up lately. Chase Young's turned up lately. But all my points just to get my heart broken by the Cowboys again. They left. Prediction coming up, Master. Say less.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season.
All right, predictions up. Predictions up. Put your prediction in. Me drafting Bo Nix over Caleb Williams in your Texans franchise for the storyline. Me being a former Oregon coach, and I coached him before. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I'd ever make that decision there, Warfare, but, you know, you do you. You do you. Hey, in my Chicago Bears franchise, Warfare, I'm highly debating whether or not to be worth drafting Quinn Ewers. Because Justin Fields just ain't doing it for me. Like, he's supposed to be a beast, but, man, he misses some throws that drive me nuts. He's an 80 overall, Caleb 77. Okay. Fair. I feel like Escobar might have Bo Nix a little overrated. Let's go, baby. Playoffs. It's playoff time. Fumble coming up. Nope, he ain't going to return it. He got scared. No shaky defense, Nick. No shaky defense. Just defense. Let's go, baby. All right. Chase Young's about to make Jamie Quincy's life a living nightmare. It's my excitement.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs, people always
Let's do it.
question,
I'm excited, guys. I'm glad we're coming to an end on season 2. A lot of work went into making season 2 happen, so really want to give a shout out to Stag, to Warfare for all the help getting this league put back together. We were like Humpty Dumpty for a minute. We fell off a wall. EA snapped us in half, and then we patched ourselves back together again. So despite them saying all the King Sportsmen and all the Kingsmen couldn't put Humpty back together again, Warfare and Stag could put the league back together again. That's what I do know. We're not going to talk about where my defense is right there. This is just us feeling it out, seeing what kind of plays. First of all, he didn't get his feet down. Those feet ain't down. Those feet are up in the air. Let's go, fellas. How was everybody's day? It is Monday. All right. Who had a case of the Mondays today?
franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say.
I already cashed in with 2 free wins, right? I already gave him the 2 wins. Jeez, what else do they want? And if I face Warfare, I'm probably going to gift him a win in the playoffs. I don't know what else they want. Chase, get in there faster. Thompson, I swear to God, if you don't start hitting people, bro, I'm about to make Thompson run gassers all summer long till that dude decides to hit. I know I say it every time it's mentioned, but let's go, boy. I told you Chase Young was going to make his life hell today. Chase Young turning up lately. I was worried Chase wasn't even going to get to double-digit sacks this season, and then I moved him back down to left end or to right end, and he's been killing it. I moved him back down to defensive end. He's been killing it since. Sack, 4th down, baby. Let's go. We ain't scared. Maryland, boy. Ba-boom. I thought he was returning that. I was like, I swear to God. I thought he was trying to return that. Here comes the should-be MVP. He's going to get gypped out of MVP, but you can't tell me somebody had a bigger impact on their team than Lamar. Between the passing and the running, he's good for about 4,500 yards. 38 or 39 touchdowns combined. So 38, I think. I think it's 5 touchdowns rushing, 33 passing, 38 touchdowns total. Who had a bigger impact than him? Seriously. Tony, don't fumble. Woo. Hey, Kadarius Toney makes me nervous, fellas. Nervous. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Etienne. Boy, get Etienne going. Let me tell you what. 1 run, 17 yards. That's probably all he'll do today, but I'll take it. Great blocking, fellas. Look at Derrick Jackson. There's a reason. There is a reason. I'm highly debating letting both Garrett Wilson and Kadarius Toney go in the offseason because Derrick Jackson's a beast, and I can bring in a 3rd wide receiver in the draft, I think. We may draft a receiver. We might let Kadarius Toney. Ooh! Hey, if you getting punched in the mouth by Travis Etienne, you know that boy came to play. Jalen Hurts? Over who? Lamar? Nah.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Send it. Touchdown. He gone, baby. Let's go. Get in there. Woo, never had a doubt. Kadarius Toney, I knew you'd be great. We're never letting Kadarius Toney go. Kadarius Toney, touchdown, baby. Hey, Lamar throwing deep passes? Wait a minute. What happened to my offense? Lamar out here slinging it? Bet. Both runs were great. Then the deep pass. He's wide open, baby. Honestly, we might be the scariest team coming in the playoffs. One, we got remotivated because of the losses, but our schedule at the end, we played no cupcakes last 3 weeks. Our last 3 weeks of the season were against nothing but playoff teams. We've been prepping. We've been a lot. Yeah, we've been a lot. We knew we were in the playoffs. We knew we were going to be the 3 seed as the NFC East champion. Look at Chase Young X-Factored up. Go get him. Let's go, defense. Completely unbiased commentary tonight, guys. Completely unbiased. All right. I'm sure the Packers will do great. Get his ass. Oh, big hit. All right, Terrell. I need you to play a little bit more underneath, though. Play underneath. What are we doing?
Then worry about the rest of them after this.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Come on, Chase. Make a play. This wide receiver core, if Jamie Quincy develop, oh, get him. Oh, get him. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's picked off. He's gone. Bet. It's a wrap. This game's a wrap. Deshaun Elliott, Texas legend. Look at him cut this route. Give me that. Chase Young with the pressure. Deshaun the GOAT. Elliott. Deshaun, Texas football legend. Elliott right there with the pick 6. And it's 14-0 with the quickness. Let's not call Porky yet, Master, because if we know anything, we know that this Cowboys team could choke. I'll tell you what, though, let this thing be a blowout. I'm not gonna be hating. Let's make a statement right here. Like I said, we played nothing but playoff teams down the stretch of the season. We've been prepping. We've been getting ready. We didn't have no easy games. Couldn't let up. Chase Young got that pressure, though. Y'all see the difference when Chase Young gets pressure versus when we're just getting blocked out there and they got all the time in the world? Hence the reason we're likely going to a 4-3 to try to get more pressure out of that defensive line. Plus, I want to get Barry Loftus as used as possible out there as an X factor.
They'll start out on the ground with
get it. There you go, Simmons. Simmons and Bolton, 2 great middle linebackers. One of them's going to have to slide to the outside. I'm thinking it's going to be Simmons. I think Simmons might slide as an outside backer.
Here's Jones again.
Oh, Chase blew that play up. Aaron Jones goes nowhere. Chase Young in there blowing that up. Tyron, let's go, Joe.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that
JTS in there making plays.
But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
I need to see if T-Fin will let me get Joseph Osai off of him. If he lets me get Joseph Osai, then I'll play Osai out at defensive end next season. But I need to get him.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Tony, you didn't miss it.
Open man inside.
Tony, yours is the second game, buddy. Yep, Tony, your game's second game of the day. So you haven't missed anything yet. You ain't missed nothing yet.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline.
But Tony, if you do, if you're at home and you need to make any changes to your team, depth chart or anything like that, you have until the end of this game. So if you need to make any changes or set your training, you have until the end of this game to do so, because I'm going to have to set you on auto after that. But yeah, you're the second game, buddy. Get him. Let's go. Shut that down. Hey, this team, although we didn't put up a lot of crazy stats like some of these other defenses who shall not be named, Seahawks, Commanders, Lions.
Second down, it's Jones.
We don't give up a lot either. So we don't really get a lot of interceptions. We don't get a ton of sacks. What we do well is tackle. We don't let up a lot of yards after contact. Look at Chase. Come on, Chase. Get in there.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And
Good
he's
hit.
going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have
Good
done
play
if
right
they hadn't
there.
gotten the first down there.
Yo, Tyron be
Since
playing
they did,
well.
I guess the
I had
point is
debate
moving.
moving him down to.
Right there in
He's
that
big enough to
middle
play
ground,
defensive end.
range,
6'5",
go for it,
260.
but as you said, they picked it
I
up.
may slide him to
So for the
defensive end.
36 now, first
So it
and
might go
10.
him and Chase Young at defensive end next season.
He'll look to
All right, what you
throw.
got, Quincy? Oh, there's the pressure. Oh,
And that
Ooh.
ball is
so close to being
complete.
picked again.
David
Bills over
in front if he
Broncos.
could.
Master, you gotta win. You gotta win Friday before you can start talking about the Broncos. You gotta beat the Chiefs first. Get him.
Saves the sack.
Oh, come on. What are we doing, fellas?
That one
Yo,
thrown away
that's
from
my
the
X Factor
pocket.
rookie out
The
there
officials
missing
kinda
the sack
looking
right
at each
there.
other, but they'll say there
Barry
was a
Loftus
receiver
missing
in
the
the
sack.
area, so
Boy,
no
Donovan
penalty,
Watkins would
just an
never.
incomplete pass.
Oh, Chase. Chase right around his man. They never had a chance.
Sack.
Chase is on the case.
Now 2 sacks for him already here this first
That's good
quarter.
work after I had to
Not
miss
the
8
start
days.
to this
Ugh.
one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember,
It's kind of funny how that works out, Tony, because
because
after you miss some work, you're like, man, I need to get back to
You
work.
have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six,
Is this the
did he
new
get too
default
careful
camera for
with the
CPU
football
versus
and
CPU?
not
Yeah, I think so,
deliver
Derek.
downfield?
Yeah,
Take
it's the
that
new
sack.
default for
You
CPU
gotta
versus
make sure that
CPU.
he's really into this game.
Yes, sir. What's up, Derek? How are you, my guy? He stayed up after
Here's
getting hit by
Tommy
4
Townsend
people.
now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Hey, Jamie Quincy's a beast. He's a future beast, but not today. Not today. Chase is on the case. Get in the end zone.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
And Markel
Second
Fultz played
drive
on the
forthcoming
same high
here
school
for the
basketball
Dallas
team.
Cowboys.
Chase Young and
They
Markel
got
Fultz.
things going their way
I bet
early.
they both had broken
14-0
jumpers.
lead and the football. First and 10.
But yeah, this is the default camera. When you do the when you set it to slow
Now
for Super
Etienne to
Sim.
start the
Ooh,
drive.
come on. Let's go, Etienne. Good run, boy.
7 yards on the pickup
Good
there, and it'll
run.
leave him with a second
Couldn't
and
imagine like
3.
Chase Young posted up. Get out of here. Imagine Chase Young posting you up. Like, what are you gonna do with that?
Etienne off the
Come on,
option.
Etienne, you can do better than
He'll
that.
get a yard, that's all,
Oh yeah,
as
he
they
was.
get him down
No,
to
don't get me wrong.
28.
Markel Fultz
They'll
was
come
great
to
till
the
he
line,
got
needing more
a
than 2
injury,
yards to
and then it
gain
was
the
like he
first
forgot how to
here.
shoot.
From the shotgun now,
Damn,
here's
they
an
shut that
inside
down.
give.
We ain't
And
get
he won't be
nothing.
close to a first down
Yeah,
as
he
runs into a
I forget
wall
what kind of
right
injury he
around the
had.
line
He
of
had some weird
scrimmage.
injury with his arm,
No gain on the
his
play
elbow
there,
or
and it'll
something,
bring up fourth
and
down.
just from the recovery of that, it was like he forgot how to shoot. He got the yips basically. It's the same. It happens in baseball with like them being able to throw a ball. They get the yips, they forget how to throw a ball. It's the weirdest thing. I've had it happen to me playing softball before. It's like you just suddenly like your hand doesn't work the way you think it does, so you can't like let go of the ball the way you're supposed. Like you just
returnable
grip
now
it
for
funny.
Smith.
Come on, Thompson, what are you doing?
30. A nice return that
Bro,
time,
Javonte
about
Thompson,
14 yards.
I love that man.
Packer football
However,
here, first down
if
and
he don't
10.
start hitting people the way he's supposed to be hitting, he's supposed to be Sean Taylor out there for him. Rory Williams out there for him. And that man's out there just hugging people. Like, you go lay a shoulder into somebody, man.
14-0 the score. This is the
14-0. Derek, how are you, my guy? Let me give you some shout outs. Let me do some shout outs while I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Tony gets a shout out. Tony's the GM of the Las Vegas Raiders, who we'll see later, led by Tom Brady. No pressure. It don't matter. We're shutting it down. I don't care how good your receivers are. My corners are better. Doesn't matter how good your receivers are. These cornerbacks are better. Get in there, Chase. Look at that holding. Chase don't care. Chase is on the case.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Yeah, that's how you're doing, Derek. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, my guy. Glad to hear you're doing well.
Third down and 12. Back to throw again.
Warfare getting a shout out.
He's airing it out for Williams.
We ain't worried. Get out. Ooh, woo. That was AJ Terrell with the hit. 12th man. 2-yard tackle
He's
long.
on here to punt it away.
Woo.
He's been a busy man
AJ
here
Terrell
this
trying to
first
show
half as he gets
Javonte
it
Thompson
away.
how it's done. I don't know if y'all saw him just
And now
wipe
they're
out
gonna
Mike
find it
Williams on
going
the
into
sideline
end
over
zone
there.
for a touchback.
Here comes the man, the myth, the legend. Best quarterback in Cowboys history right there, Lamar Jackson.
It's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
Greatest quarterback in
But it's
Cowboys
the
history.
NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly?
We're determined to make
How
this
have we
run
seen them
thing work.
combat it? Continue
Suddenly
to
we're
run your
determined to get the run
offense,
game going.
But don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain
I mean, it's
control.
working. Look at old Travis Etienne running hard. Playoffs, gotta know how to run.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Good running
I feel like Etienne's been saving it for the postseason. He's been saving it for the postseason. He out here running hard, thinking he Derrick Henry or something. Running through tackles. That ain't the Travis Etienne I've been watching all season. All season I've been watching him avoid hits. This man running through tackles. Suddenly my team is possessed. This is just payback for the Dez caught it game. This is just to be payback for the Dez caught it game. And yes, Dez caught it. I don't care what y'all say.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
Okay, Etienne, I see you. I see Etienne. Is it Etienne or Etienne? Somebody correct me. Etienne or Etienne? They said Etienne. Or they say Etienne. You can't say the other.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, what a throw. Lamar. Lamar's 2 for 2, 62 yards and a touchdown right now, and both of them were purdy. Both passes were purdy. Just finds the window. Derrick Jackson. Derrick Jackson's going to have a huge season for me next season, guys. I'm calling it now. I'm calling my shot on Derrick Jackson. Derrick Jackson having a massive season next season.
Defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring
He's big.
pressure towards
He's
the
fast. He don't care.
downfield.
Takes 2 people to tackle him.
Going to be made at the 38.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds
Yeah, Nick, I was thinking about today. The only good thing about Kellen Moore getting fired by Dallas is Mike McCarthy no longer has a scapegoat. So when they blow it next season, McCarthy's out. That's the only positive I can think of. It's like now there's no scapegoat. So now McCarthy's getting full blame for the play calling, and he'll get fired. Uh-oh. Lamar, listen, you got to read better, man. I know we don't do that often anymore, but you can't act like you forgot how to do the read option.
2 yards the loss.
Trailblazers defeat Atlanta, 129-125. All right, Dame.
Fire, a little toughness. It hasn't
Dame
been the
time.
best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that.
Suddenly
play.
Lamar forgot how to do read options.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Tony.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the
Maybe Warfare. It's kind of scary actually. With all the offense, like I don't know how Kellen Moore just like walked into that one. Like you walked into a really good offense. Woo. Hey, we're Lamar 4 for 4 and everybody catching the ball. This game is a wrap, fellas.
Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he had a good chance of getting that first down.
Oh,
That's a
now
nice
suddenly y'all
job
don't think the
holding him
Cowboys
up,
gonna choke today,
preventing him
huh?
from getting to the
Suddenly
sticks.
y'all don't think the Cowboys gonna choke. But yeah, Kellen Moore gonna leave the Cowboys, which is a pretty loaded offense, and get a more loaded offense. Like this man winning it like boom. Get in there. 17-0, baby. 17-0. Who's scared to vote if the Cowboys gonna choke? Warfare wasn't. Warfare put 10 on Cowboys choking. He don't care.
100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head
Tony,
coach
I'm trying.
is final
I'm not really
on
trying.
this. We
I'm
know
not trying, but my team is playing
Let's
well.
face it, offenses wanna feel like, hey,
I may or may
lead
not have
us.
promised them
Let's go
bonuses
for
if they
it.
win. I'm
We'll
just
see if
saying.
that is a problem
There
for
might
them
be a
moving
playoff
forward
bonus
in
for them
this
if they win.
And out
You
of the
gotta
across the
fight
25 to
for
the
your
27.
right
Green
to
Bay's offense ready to go again.
party.
They
Yo,
trail
Travis Kelce
early
is
on
a
the road
savage.
in the playoffs. Not a great
That man is a
combination
savage.
as they've got it 1st and 10.
Travis Kelce said, "No, you're rolling. Shut your mouth, you jabroni."
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Should I go all in on Dallas? You won't do it. You won't do it,
Out of
Tony.
the shotgun, it's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing
Playoff
there.
bonus always in the count. To be fair, we could give playoff bonuses, Nick, and it's like the bonus we never thought we'd have to pay. Tyler, what up, Tyler?
Throw.
Get it? There you go,
It's
Sauce.
Williams on the catch.
Oh, come on. I thought we shut that down.
And he is going to have a
Thought we shut that
Packers
down. How's it
first
going,
down.
Tyler? How are you?
He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
We sending that energy early. Hey, what are we doing on defense, guys? Listen, we don't give up nothing. You don't give up a yard. NFL coach had incentives. And he kept it PG, so he won't get fined. Yeah, he did.
This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tony, you know that's all in on the Cowboys losing, right? Tony, you're aware that's all in on the Cowboys losing, just to be clear.
So
Gotta read.
down,
Cowboys destined to show. Oh, that was you? Super. Super goes 8K on the Cowboys losing.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
The quick throw knocked away.
So, from what I've heard, is the Cowboys ahead? Not trying to hurt nobody. All right, listen, Isaiah. Isaiah, you can't be out. Nick's like, now's my time. Get him. Pick. Let's go. Barry Loftus, rookie. X Factor, showing you why that's X Factor on X Factor crime out there. Chase Young gets the pressure. Barry Loftus cleans it up. Let's go. Super just gifting away 8K. Super gifting 8K right now.
I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for
He said Cowboys always does it. I'm finna send Jameis out there.
Because for the most part, what they've seen,
You can send Jameis out there for the Packers.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back.
Doing good, clean it up so I can go lay down. You got work from 1 p.m. to close? Gross. I am glad that I work like during the day. I would hate working like in the afternoon. I guess maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Woo. Oh, nice play. Damn, he took a hit. Nice play though. I don't know. Maybe working at night wouldn't be that bad. I just don't think I would like it. Look at skirt. All right, Garrett. Garrett said, "Don't cut me, coach. Don't cut me." Knowing Madden, they probably gonna show. We don't need to act like it's programmed into the game or anything. I mean, it is EA. If EA was gonna program anything, it's probably that the Cowboys are gonna choke.
Throwing now, Jackson.
Not the way Lamar is playing though.
Back to Wilson, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Jeebus. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. If the Cowboys choke this game away, Super is going to clean up on the points. Only work Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Well, I guess that wouldn't be bad. Yeah, only working Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I'd take a 3-day work week.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, wide open. Let's go. Hey, Derek Jackson's showing out tonight.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers.
They didn't program this good. No, they're too busy programming a Cowboys cheat choking code. They can get that right. Can't get servers right. Yeah, a 3-day work week wouldn't be bad.
2 minutes to
Matter of fact, who came up with the idea of the
first
weekend?
half
Like,
of the
why is it not the other way around?
playoffs?
Why don't we work on the weekend and have off on the weekdays? I'm just saying. Why didn't we do it the other way? Come on, Lamar. Show them what's up.
And
Show them you
Jackson
can actually
throwing
throw the
once
ball.
more. And a
Woo.
completion to Wilson.
He's 8 for 8,
Brought down
fellas.
about the 23-yard line.
Because then the weekend will be 5 days. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the weekend being 5 days. We could have still called it the weekend. Right? You work on the weekend, you're off on the weekdays. Nothing would ever get
Throwing
done.
again
That's
on
fine.
2nd down. Jackson. eluding
Hey,
the
Lamar
pressure.
playing smart, baby.
Seeing nowhere to
Cowboys
throw.
choke. People gonna get
Jumps
paid.
this
Yeah, he
away
is,
from
Tony.
arm. Incomplete.
Yeah, he is. That's 50K
That was 3rd
on the
down.
Cowboys to win.
Now Jackson.
Which means if we choke this game away somehow, which doesn't look likely, but
And he gets
Kadarius
it
Toney's
inside
very
the
likely to
10 and
cause
9.
drop the ball a couple times, maybe get a couple fumbles. Who knows? Anything's possible.
Everything's going right here in this
Anything is
first half, and they
possible.
got a good lead, and part of that
But Lamar
can be
looks
attributed to
great
the
right
success
now.
on 3rd
Y'all
down.
better hope Lamar don't
This
play
is
like
another
this in every game.
conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this
If
first
Lamar can play like this
Here's
in the
1st and
playoffs,
goal, and gosh, points here, a chance
I'm not
maybe
saying
to
we're going to
put
win the
this
Super
thing
Bowl,
away
but I'm going to
before
say, like,
halftime.
we'll be up there.
Jackson will throw again.
Get rid of it. Let's not throw into double coverage, though, Lamar. Like, Lamar, I know you're heat checking right now, but maybe not in double coverage. Better, yeah. Listen, we got the GOAT Gardner Minshew if he does. Listen, Garrett, that's why you're getting traded. Who you got in the real life Super Bowl? I kind of think the Eagles are gonna get it, Master. I think I would never I'm not putting money on it because I would never bet. It's like you don't bet against Tom Brady. You just don't bet against Pat Mahomes. But kind of feel like the Eagles are the team. Or let us get paid $1,000 a week.
Left hash should be a fairly easy one here.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
York able to send
That
this
hurt
one
to say it.
through.
Another field goal. All right, so although we're up by a good bit right now, I'm not liking the fact that we've driven down twice and settled for field goals. I don't like the fact that we're settling for field goals. Put this thing away.
They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted,
I don't know. I don't even know about healthy Chiefs. That Eagles defense, I don't think people understand how good that. Bro, let's go get it.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
He might be down, but I don't care. He's probably down, but I don't care. Tony, have you seen the video of Jason Kelsey's daughter singing the Fly Eagles Fly song? Adorable.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this
Yeah,
ball comes loose? And is
He's
the video
down.
convincing enough to overturn it?
Super League if you're trying to get to the Dad League site. League.
Afterwards, this is a tough one to overturn.
No, wrong one.
So that one overturned.
That one.
They
I
say
think that's
the
the one
knee
you're looking
was
for.
down
I beat you
and
to
that
it.
will not be ruled a
Too
fumble.
slow, Super. Too slow.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I told y'all Chase Young was going to make that man's life a living hell. Every time Jamie Quincy drives back, it's like Chase Young's right there.
Waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Oh, you get a chance, watch it. It was on. They showed it on their podcast too. I'm hoping will there be more Kelsey podcasts before the Super Bowl? That's what I want to know. Because the trash talk is going to be hilarious. Boom! Hey, Thompson, way to come up and make a hit. It wasn't as big of a hit as I would like. That's a great play by the rookie Javonte Thompson. He developed so well this season. Thompson and Loftus have developed so freaking well. Thompson right now is up to its 75. What a beast. Right? He started at 68, I believe. And Loftus is up to... Where'd he go?
First and 10. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
Barry Loftus is up to a 72. He started as a 66.
They'll certainly have the green light here. Throwing on first down, it's
there was a NFC Championship game. Yes, must have fell asleep. Yeah, Tyler. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I'm sure it is. I just don't know where. Like, I don't know a link to it or anything like that. All right, that's halftime, fellas. 20-0. There's still time to put a bid in. Honestly, the bid is heavy favored for me to win. 20-0 unless the Cowboys absolutely choke.
What's going on around the NFL? But first,
how that right guard gets so nice? My right guard?
NFC, a 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one.
Honestly, I've been so caught up in Super. If my right guard got good, I've been so caught up in Lance Rogers up to a 78. Hidden Dev, and then he was like he hadn't gone up but so much. He was like a 72, I think 74 when I drafted him. I forget what he was when I drafted him, but he hasn't gone up a ton. But yeah, up to a 78, he's a beast.
We check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say, Rogers was a left guard. Wayne Fisher's the only one I can think of. He's a 73. He's a rookie. Hidden Dev, I don't know what he is yet.
As we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what Super was talking about.
Offense first here in this third quarter.
I could be wrong. It might have been a joke that went over my head. That's very possible. We back on offense. Let's go, fellas. Give it to Etienne. Fuck it. Let that man run.
To put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
I'm sorry.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there.
Super, you lost me somewhere.
The line of scrimmage. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Off the play.
Are you talking about Ickham?
Jackson.
Oh, the Packers right guard. Gotcha. Now it's making sense. I thought you were talking about my team. I was like, I don't have a right guard that's worth a damn.
Now it's third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught by
Oh, yeah, he's up to
Wilson.
an 87. Jesus.
It'll go as
Oh,
a
you
gain
know
of
why?
4. And that'll
Super,
bring
you want to
up
know why?
4th down.
Because if they were
So much
on
about this game, just
CPU
understand the
teams, we just
situations
left them
and
alone.
then
We didn't
having to execute
change
it, isn't
everybody
it?
in the league
Guard the first down
overall.
sticks. Don't let them get
So if they got a
big.
bump
And
and they were
rallied and
on
made
a
the tackle.
CPU team, like if they were, when we reset the league, if their overalls had gone way up,
Now
but we're
here's
on a
Michael
CPU team, we
Dixon.
just left it
As
alone.
The drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
The 0-point Packers. Boom! Send that thing into orbit, baby. Good Lord. I mean, I knew he could punt, but damn. He put that thing to the 20.
As a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Sent that shit
So here are
into
the
orbit.
Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number
But yeah,
2.
on Winwoo. Well, why are we talking about the 0-point? Who's it? Oh, they got Taysom Hill as a backup. Watch out now.
They'll try and
Boom.
the
Get it.
running
Oh,
game
make the
going
tackle,
with
fella.
Jones.
To
Sheesh.
about the 33-yard line. The
Because
run
I have
got
8K
forward. Now
points
they
on
deal
the
with a
team.
2nd
That's
and
why.
6.
He's not got 8,000 points on him.
Back to throw.
Honestly, if I choke this game away, Super can name a first rounder
On
next
the
season.
slant.
Immediately.
Slips up past the
If
45
I choke this
before
game,
being tackled.
had.
Give him 15 there, and the
Nick
Packers
said you
have a first.
had.
Well, we talk all
You
the time about
had.
the
What's up,
situational
everybody? How we
football
doing?
right now. I
For
think
those
the
that are tuning
scoreboard
in,
is
never seen this
dictating
before, this
what they need
is
to
the
do. Where they are in
DGFL.
this
It's the
game,
Dad
they've
Gamer
got
Football
to push
League.
the ball
It is,
downfield,
in
take
my
their
opinion,
shots,
in my
try and get
slightly
big
biased
chunks of
opinion,
yardage in
it
a
is
short
the
amount of
best
time. That was a nice play
franchise
there.
league on Madden. Yep, I said it. Is where you take over as the GM. As the GM, and you try to see, can you build a winning team when you can't control them on the sticks? Can you build a winning team when you don't get to choose Madden? And the answer is, it's a lot harder than you think, although we're doing pretty well. We fantasy drafted the whole league, so nobody knew who they were getting on their team, not gonna lie. Really got lucky getting Lamar. Like, all of my success as a GM, because I've been terrible in these leagues, all of my success as a GM is attributed to Lamar Jackson.
On the counter, here's Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line
They
of
still
scrimmage.
haven't re-signed Jamar Chase. I don't think so, but my guess would be that they're going to franchise tag him, Super, even if they don't re-sign him. What are we doing, defense? What are y'all doing giving up yards? I said don't give up a yard. Justin, it was fantastic, man. I appreciated. I was wondering, so I kept wondering how long they were going to go until they deviated from the game, right? 'Cause episode 1 and 2, you basically were watching the game play out in real life. It was wild. It was great. Episode 1 and 2, you watched the game replay. Episode 3, they break away from the game. It's the first time they really break away from the game, and it was fantastic. It was an entire story in one episode, and it was great.
They're going to look to throw.
And if any of the other episodes are just as good as that, this series is going to be amazing, Justin.
After a gain of 5.
Free that innocent man.
2nd and 5.
Hit him. Damn it. Simmons, come up, make a hit. Jamar Chase. I mean, he could become available. It depends on how active Chef Boy Cody or Neon are when the offseason hits. Way to break that up, boy. Let's go. Great defense. Great defense out there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams.
For those of y'all that are in the league, anybody that's interested, there is some DGFL merchandise available. Nobody has to buy anything, but I do want to make things available for y'all if you want it. So there is DGFL sweatshirts. I'm open to ideas. I think I did an iPhone case for Tony. Oh, Justin, it was a perfect casting choice. I may slip a reminder. Jamar is going to be a Bill. Listen, I'm going to trade him Garrett Wilson and Kadarius Toney for Lamar and for Jamar, so we get the Lamar-Jamar connection. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Nick Offerman, great casting choice, Justin. Like I said, I thought they nailed that episode. I do think, Justin, I do think that there will be some people that complain about it. There's probably going to be people that don't watch the show anymore. And good riddance, because it's their loss. The show was amazing. Yeah, I might slip a reminder back today. Back. Jamar would fetch a pretty penny in the offseason, though. If he hits free agency, that is going to be a lot of money spent.
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
So we started using Kadarius Toney as this running back in the Debo packages, but honestly, we may have to get rid of that. We might have to just let Jalen Waddle run it. Raise. Don't forget to get some Raise. Use that code DADDgamer. Get 15% off of all Raise products. Send it. Get out of there, Lamar. Let go. Don't do that. Lamar, let's not throw the ball across our body. But yeah, I started making some DGFL merchandise if anybody wants anything. If you do want something and you have an idea that you're like, man, it would be cool, let me know. I'll try to make it happen. You know what? All right, I'm going to stop giving Javonte Thompson hell for not hitting people harder. Because I'll be honest, the man is a sure tackler. He's a hard bear hugger. Right, like he's got the hardest bear hug. He just wraps you up and you ain't going anywhere. Maybe that's what they meant by hit power. He doesn't really hit you hard. He just doesn't let you go. That man is an anaconda when he gets his hands on you. Boom!
They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time. So they
give me a bed sheet of your face. They don't have bed sheets, but I damn sure would.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Tony, did you find it? It's adorable. Jason Kelsey says she sang the whole song, but he couldn't get his phone out fast enough, so all he caught was the A-G-L-E-S, Eagles, yay! That shit is adorable. Might be a good wide receiver trade for. They don't even use him. Yeah, I mean, this team has loaded at wide receiver. The team is loaded, but yeah, Cordell Smith could be really good. Austin Lynch is a guy on the Bears. So for life, I don't know if you're still here, but Austin Lynch, I'm interested. Hit me up. I'm very interested in Austin Lynch. I'd love to make him a Cowboy.
We've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores.
Yeah, Cordell Smith could be a guy, a trade target. He's got 92 speed. He's a 75 overall, 21 years old. Yeah, he could be a beast. Because they got McKenzie, Brandon Ayuk, Mike Williams, and Debo ahead of him. So he's got a long way to go unless they let some of those guys go. 2nd down and 21. We did give up 3 points, so that's a shame. Oh, look at this defense. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't want none of this defense. You don't want to face my defense. The defense is great. We don't give up nothing. Don't pass on us. You bet. Hey, the only team I'm really worried about is the Seahawks because they run the ball. Like, passing, I'm not worried about no team that passes the ball. But Derrick Henry could be a problem.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball.
Oh, yeah. Hey, newsflash. If you're watching my gameplay, you're probably not going to see a whole lot. No, hey, appreciate it. Your boy. I'm just going to go to your boy. Hey, I appreciate your boy. Give you my 7th in return for what, Tyler? But, no, hey, your boy, I appreciate it. My gameplay is not great. I don't do it for the game. Like, I'm not a great gamer. Like, I'm very average. Very average. But I like to have fun with it.
Look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed.
Hollywood J, you're going to have to reword that where it's not going to get blocked.
What you wonder about is the team
nice copy paste, bro.
You got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking.
But no, it's all good. I don't mind. Chef boy Cody, what's good? What's good, Cody? Cody, we were just talking about you. Cody, do you know that your Saints have not re-signed Jamar Chase yet? Are you aware?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young.
Yeah, shout out real quick. What's up, Cody? How are you, my guy?
That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man
Sir.
has been at the center of all of
For the
it.
PS5, how easy is it to delete ad users? What do you mean, Nick? It's like he read my message and came to stream, right? He's like, wait, oh, shit. Oh, snap, gotta go. That offer generally made me upset. Oh, my God. Joke. This first game of the night, you ain't missed much.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th.
You haven't streamed in like 3 weeks? Damn, Cody, you've been busy. Chef Boy Cody. Let's go. That's a pick. Give me that. Oh, come on. You got to pick that off. Got to pick that off. So, you haven't missed much. We are halfway through the first game of the night. Going to play 2 games tonight. 2 games. Next game's Las Vegas versus the Bengals. So we got Tony taking on T-Fin in the next game. Cody, you must be busy, my guy. That's good. Dealing with a lot. I hear you. I hear you.
In the third quarter, you're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call.
I don't know, Nick. That's a good question. It's not that hard. You essentially just sign in with it, and then like when you go to like add all the profiles, now you're limited to 16, Nick. And Nick, what I can honestly do is once you have a PS5, what I'll do is I'll just send you the other 16, and we can do it that way if you want. That's a possibility. I'll give you the like spreadsheet that has all of them on there, because then like you're saying, we could essentially bounce around to like user and CPU teams to watch CPU games as well. But moving, oh that's right, Cody, you moving, change jobs, dealing with girlfriends. Oh, sorry. Hopefully the girlfriend's okay. Hopefully it wasn't a serious surgery. Surgery's never fun. I've had 2 like major knee surgeries, Cody, and neither were great. Neither were fun, and my knee is not great. Go back to players being players. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Nick. We'd actually be able to like control the players. Because yeah, you're right. If we did that, we can control all teams in the league. 100%. I like where your head's at, Nick. Nick, this is why you're the brains of the operation, my guy. That's why. Our backup tight end hurt. No biggie. Cody, how'd the move go, man? Hopefully the move wasn't too bad. Hopefully the move wasn't too bad.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Changing jobs. Oh, snap. Cody, is the job change an improvement or a downgrade? Like, did you change jobs to be happier in work, or did you change job to get more money?
It's Jackson.
Or just change to change?
It's
That's possible.
Making the catch.
Fun, you weren't awake.
Out of it, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were able to catch and turn the field and pick up the 1st down.
I missed something along the way. What was the offer, Super? What was the offer that made you upset? I bet I can do better.
So now on comes the field goal
unit. All right, listen, I know we're not going to choke this game away, but we scored so early. We got 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and we've done nothing but field goals since.
He had the distance, but
Are you kidding? You were. Hey, who's...
Stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the
What kickers available in free agency? We're not about to Brett Maher our way through the damn. He said Cordell Smith for a 7th round pick. Oh, no. Hell no. Cordell Smith looked nice. Let's see what he's worth. His value. Oh, and he's a hidden dev. Super. He's hidden dev as well. Dang. He's worth a mid-1st round. It'd be hard to trade for him until his devs. One, you can't trade for him until next season. Justin Tucker would have made the kick. Listen, Master. We don't care about Justin Tucker, okay? We need Cameron Dicker. Somebody free my guy, Cameron Dicker. Okay? Get him! Boy, Chase Young is in at your ass today. Chase Young balling today. She got good. It was surgery removed. Cancer cells in her face. Oh, moving in a month? R is about to break down any minute. Lots of reasons to be happier and make more money. Do something else so I can spend time focusing on my hobby. Paid better for the hours spent. Hey, glad to see that the job change is going to be great for you. All right, Cody, the job change is going to be great for you, man. Get that money, like you said. Get paid for the hours spent. Do you, right? Glad to see that like I said, hopefully the surgery went well. Glad to see that we're removing it. Cancer's no joke. Never fun. Never fun to deal with it. That's down. Boy, let's go. Look at you know what? I know what Ed Oliver's problem was. I didn't figure out why Ed Oliver didn't produce this season. It's that damn number. He get number 91 back. Oh, Shady Solar Chris is back. Y'all heard him. He called himself Shady. Wait, what conversation did I come into? Nah, Chris, we're talking about Chef Boy Cody. Got a lot going on, so he was just giving us a rundown of his life real quick, why he's been kind of absent from the league, and reminding us that he will be re-signing Jamar Chase. I'm guessing, just a guess.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up
What's
with
up, Chris?
something
How are
here
you?
on third down.
How are you?
They'll throw here out of the gun.
What do we? Oh, y'all better not. Y'all better not give up a touchdown.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it with an
Listen,
eyelash.
get in there and knock that ball. Y'all better not give up a touchdown. I swear to God. If this is a 10-point game, and then Kadarius Toney probably fumbles the kickoff, here you go. Super. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the play-by-play. The stupid Packers are gonna score a touchdown here. Tony's gonna fumble the damn kickoff. They're gonna return it. It's gonna be a 3-point game, and I'm gonna flip a desk. That's how this is gonna go. And then we'll never know how it ends. Woo, woo, woo. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot my defense is goated. Kickoff fumble is crazy. Praying that I have no school tomorrow. Why wouldn't you have school tomorrow, Chris? Listen, it was 29 degrees here, and I thought I was going to die this morning. I had to go work out this morning. I thought I was going to die. It was 29 degrees. Jamar is 100% a saint, guys. All is good. Just going to be happy once things slow down. Woo, look at that defense. Nick Bolton out there. Oh, it's supposed to be snowing? Man, fuck this cold. I'm so done with the cold. Get in there. No slant.
Touchdown, Packers.
Lionel Wilkins, the rookie tight end.
The Packers are finally into
Son
the end
of a
zone
biscuit.
in this fourth quarter.
Lionel Wilkins in
So a
there.
little bit of a letdown there
This better not be
defensively.
the
I mean,
start.
look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things
He's
may be
not
a
even
little
a
more
good tight
consistent
end.
than they had hoped.
He's the third string.
This game's over. You've
Can I have 100% of my picks for Jamar? Jesus. Super. First of all, there's no way to do that because you can only make 3. You can only offer 3 things.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
A 66 overall rookie tight end. What are we doing? What are we doing? Mostly raining? Oh, that's not even Tony's not. I didn't fire Tony, I think. I fired Tony from kick returning because he fumbled so much. Who else back there? Oh, yeah, we fired Tony. Cortez Sewell, the rookie wide receiver, is getting the job. I forgot I fired Tony after he fumbled twice. Yep. Gone. Get out of here. Let's go. Travis Etienne. Y'all want to say he's going to be a Bill? Listen, I don't think y'all can afford him. What's that you tell? Well, I hate to tell you, Chris. You're probably going to school tomorrow, Chris. You're going to school. You got to learn things, Chris. You got to go and learn, like how to run a team.
I get it, but I think there's a lot to having that momentum of having played.
We can afford anything. Actually, I can afford all of it. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of cap room next season. Even after, like, I am going to clear penalties for everybody because the Mafia or something. Oh, Garrett Wilson is shifty, guys. All right, I'm just calling it now. If I can get for life to give me Austin Lynch for a trade, Garrett Wilson and Kadarius Toney are available. Garrett Wilson, Kadarius Toney, if you're looking for a wide receiver, they're both available. I don't want to draw the first protected drawing. Had the Chase resign problem with AJ Terrell on the Falcons. Gave him a huge player-friendly deal. And now the Falcons won 3 straight Super Bowls. Jamar Chase is a beast. All right, guys. There's too much snow, but you're boot up your tablets. Nick, facts. Nick. Now they prep for it. Woo! Hey, Derek Jackson, though, that kid's going to be a beast. That kid's a beast out there wearing Miles Austin numbers. Nick, facts. Now they're prepped for it. Every time that my kids, they call for like snow or anything like that, my kids bring a packet home. Talking about, well, if it snows, I'm supposed to do this 10-page packet. Ate that 12 million cap penalty happily. Fuck out Austin. I must have literally been drunk. Man said, yeah, cut Calvin Austin. F him. How not to sign 8 high overall running back, right? Got to learn how to count. Chris got to go to school to learn how to count. 1 running back, 2 running back, 3 running back, too many. No running backs. 1 running back, 2 running back, 3 running backs. You got no running backs. And what's funny is he's got 3 running backs, but Alvin Kamara can literally do everything. Alvin Kamara is your power back, could be your power back. He's your bell cow, and he's got 3 of them. I mean, it saves Alvin Kamara. Who knows? Maybe Kamara saves all his energy, goes off in the playoffs, and we all look like idiots.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Woo, let's go. Lamar looks incredible today. This is the I'm not gonna say it till game's over. But I'm gonna say it. This is the first game I've seen from Lamar where his throws don't look like they're automatically going to be interceptions. The first game from Lamar where every throw I don't feel like is going to be an interception. Now we got not the Vikings. We've got the Raiders versus Bengals next, Chris. We're doing them in the order that they're played. So we're doing them in the order that they're on the schedule. So Las Vegas versus the Raiders, or Las Vegas versus the Bengals is next.
So they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
I forget what day I said your game would be, Chris. It'll either be Wednesday or Friday. So this week is completely dedicated to Wildcard, and then next week will pretty much finish up the playoffs. And then the week after that will be the offseason, guys. So this week is all Wildcard. There we go. Your game is Friday. Your game will be the first game on Friday, Chris. First game on Friday. Wednesday, we're going to see the Arizona versus Tampa Bay game. I know it's CPU versus CPU, but we watching it anyway. We going to watch it anyway. Some of us trying to see how they do. Oh, Lamar said, I'm calling game. Give me my MVP trophy. Make that man. Y'all better make that man the MVP. Lamar Jackson calls game. Break it down, Lamar. Show him what's up. Speaking of MVP, on cue right there.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lane.
84-yard dagger drop. Yeah, it was great.
He's gone.
God, give me strength. Some wake up, Porky. Get the fat lady singing, Master. Get that fat lady singing. That game is over.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Super donating 8K to Tony, basically. That 8K is going mostly to Tony. Tony put up 50K on this game. So that 8K is going to mostly Tony. Tony's going to get like 7K of it. Everybody else will like split the last 100 or 1,000 of it. Boom! Let's go. Who's number 11? We might have to, Colin Johnson. We already have Colin.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect
maybe we go Waddle, Colin Johnson, and Derek Jackson.
The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, I ruined it. We rewrote the script, Nick. That's what happened. Uh-oh.
This one is getting close to being
damn. Simmons can't, if Joe Burrow doesn't win MVP, I want an investigation. What did Joe Burrow do this season? Pick. Boy, don't be. Hey, you can't be lobbing. Hey, that's a rookie lesson. No ties possible. Justin Gamer, this playoff sucks. Can't make. I'll still put Ty up there if you want. I'll put Ty up there if you want. What are we doing? Thompson is so broad and covered. Oh, hey, those of y'all that play my team, y'all don't watch that. All right, listen. Do not tell your team. Do not strategize for the deep throw. Okay, when your team plays against the Cowboys, do not tell your team to go deep. That's all I'm saying. But Lamar doesn't get hurt. That game's in Baltimore. Take notes for the Super Bowl. Joe threw 18 picks, right? He got 18 interceptions. Lamar has 33 TDs. Lamar's got 38 touchdowns, Super. Which one do you prefer? Lamar's got 38 touchdowns this season. That is the worst onside kick I've ever seen. You think? That was the worst onside kick. That kick went behind the kicker. It almost went 10 yards backwards. Is terrible ratio.
Everyone's feeling the pressure on
my wide receivers?
The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks?
Jalen Waddle. Nobody. I got a bunch of nobodies. I got a Jalen Waddle. He's second on his team in real life, right? He's not even. None of my guys are number one receivers. But we got Jalen Waddle, Kadarius Toney, who's great for anybody that wants to trade me, but he's trash. And Garrett Wilson, and some guy named Derek Jackson. Imagine, I don't even know. Bunch of nobodies. Exactly. That's why Lamar is better than Joe Burrow. Etienne is running hard. I hate you guys. Super, we're not going to give you nothing. Although, to your credit, Chris, shut up. You're not helping me make my argument, man. You're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be on my side. He's, oh, I have Ridley. Hey, Trav, woo boy. Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I know my defense got a little exposed on the last drive, but if Travis Etienne can run like this in the playoffs, you can't beat. That's the most unexpected thing I thought my team would do was run the ball well. Doc Fexes. He bets on himself every game. Hey, if Etienne can run like this, y'all can't beat. I'm calling it now. Just don't tell your offense to throw deep on Thompson. Thompson got exposed in coverage. Gotta fucking get Lamar back. Imagine trying to compete with Burrow. I mean, you can compete with Pickett and Watson. Watson's trash. Pickett's going to be average at best. But you're not competing with Burrow without Lamar. Joe Burrow is going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league for a long time. Chris Godwin and Chris Olave, wouldn't call them world beaters. I mean, they're good. They're very good. Fumble! Bro, they are just packing it on right now. This looks like the Cowboys versus the Colts game in real life, where the Cowboys just turned up in the second half.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Yeah, but Justin, bro, turn the shit up. But Justin, you got the best wide receiver, or you got the best quarterback in the league. You got the best quarterback in the league. I don't know what you're talking about. Dak Prescott goated.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be
my points, bro. Those points are gone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this
Dak
side,
threw 4 picks.
They just have not been able
this man said, oh, I got McCole Hardman, Mark Andrews. Master, you got an okay team. Uh-oh. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, y'all, Chase Young balling today. Chase Young is balling today. 3 in the last 5 games. He a scrub. Get him, Loftus. Barry. Oh, my God. Pick the ball off, you jackass. Trayvon Mooring, you can't catch. Force winning games. Stag. What up, Stag? We're a defense first team, I think. I don't even know what we are, man. I just know we're in the playoffs. I know we're in the playoffs and I got Jalen Hurts. That's what I do know.
You just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions.
You're the second best offense in the league? Is that what it says on Daddy Leagues? Is that what Daddy Leagues? Is that the lie Daddy Leagues is telling me?
As expected, they're going
literally Matt Schaub. Send it. Boy, that's still a bailout call. That's a bullshit call. Also, again, listen. Do not tell your team to throw the deep ball against my team, because Javonte Thompson is getting exposed. Jamie Quincy said, hey, we might not beat you, but I'm going to expose Thompson. He said, I might not beat you, but I'm exposing this other rookie over here. You did have the second best offense yards-wise. You sure did.
Back to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And now we're going to get a timeout.
Yes, Chris, if you tell me what... So I normally just keep it on, like I simulate it for y'all. But if you tell me what you want to focus on, I will set it for your team. Master, that Lions defense is unbelievable. It's up there with the 2000 Ravens.
The extra point here is good.
Whoa, whoa, super. Let's keep Colt McCoy's name out your mouth. Talking about average defense. Justin, listen, all right? Javonte Thompson just needs to spend the offseason with Ed Reed. All right, we're going to bring in Ed Reed. He's going to spend the offseason with him. Darren Woodson as well. He just needs to learn to play coverage. Or y'all need to let me move that man to linebacker. Because that dude can't cover for shit. Johnson can't cover. Y'all won't let, I know y'all won't let me move him to linebacker, but that man cannot cover. That man gets exposed in coverage. And the Cowboys have advanced. Now, I need all the lower ranked teams to win so that I do not have to play anywhere near the Seahawks. Or, I don't want to play the Seahawks or the Lions, as a matter of fact. I want somebody else to beat them before I do. Alright, so if you voted for no, the Cowboys will not choke. You got this one right for a change. What's the slate for tonight? Two games. Two games, choke. We're going 2 games tonight. Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. Yep, just 2. Yep, Raiders versus Bengals coming up. Made 360 points. Nice, nice. Yep, 8K donated by Super in that game. Time to go scout the Seahawks. Good luck. Auto update like always. Super 8K puts you bankrupt. Yikes. Switching over to the Bengals. My weekly channel point paycheck is at least 8K. Had ball with a chance to win. That's not an ass kicking. Oh, the last time y'all played? Yeah, so Choke, because we're only doing 2 games, I'm going to do the same thing I did for the Cowboys versus Packers game. We're going to review the stats for both teams before we go into the game. Yep, because we're only doing 2 games, so I have a little bit more time. I'll go and show the stats for the 2 teams. Well, here's the thing, Chris. Jalen Phillips is a problem, right? So, like, you need a game plan for Jalen Phillips because Jalen Phillips will wreck your game. Bills to the bowl? I don't know, man. There's some really good AFC teams. We're about to watch 2 of them. Luckily, one of these 2's got a, like, on the bright side, Master Football, either Pat Mahomes or Tom Brady are getting knocked out of the playoffs tonight. So one of those 2 get knocked out. So you don't have to worry about one of those 2. Which one? I don't know yet. Don't know yet. But you can see the final. I believe that's the final. It should be, yeah, that's the final play power rankings right there. We just knocked off the Green Bay Packers. Kellen Moore to the Chargers. I love that move. I think it's a great move if you're Kellen Moore. Yeah, if you're Kellen Moore, it's a great move. There we go. All right, so we're going to look at the Bengals stats first, and then we'll look at the Raiders. So the Bengals got Pat Mahomes. He threw 34 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 4,615 yards, 69% completion rate. Then lose to the Lions because I'm going to never hear the end of that one. Oh, facts, Super, facts. Leonard Fournette had a resurgent year. Look at Leonard Fournette out here. Moving on from our team, I think he might do well in LA. Yeah, I don't blame him. Now, though, I think it's a great move for the Cowboys because they can fire Mike McCarthy because now he's got no excuses. He'll be solely to blame. All right, Leonard Fournette, 1,200 yards. He is definitely the bell cow for them. They gave the ball to literally nobody else. They got Chuba Hubbard. They didn't give him the ball. Justin Jackson out here with 33 carries, looking good. But 12 touchdowns for Leonard Fournette. He had a beastly season. Stephon Diggs, a bit of a problem. 90 catches, 1,200 yards, KJ Hamler. Really, Jamal Agnew's a guy that showed out last time we saw them play. Austin Hooper can play. It's a pretty good offense. All right, Mahomes to Stephon Diggs seems like a cheat code. You really need to work on that. He said, your shit talking is not all that great. Titus Howard gave up the most sacks. Defensively, Kenneth Murray Jr. and Cole Holcomb tackling everybody. Bryce Hall looking good. Keon Crossan playing well. The rookie, this is a very good rookie, Melvin Wilkinson with 82 tackles. Tackles for loss. Ngakoue had a great season. 19 tackles for loss. Sacks, Ngakoue is the guy you got to worry about. Then we move on from McCarthy for an offensive-minded coach to support Quinn. Yeah, hopefully, as long as Quinn doesn't go anywhere, we'll be competitive. Jordan Lewis with 3 interceptions. Kicking, Colin Mitchell, the rookie, 13 for 16. Although Suckup might be in there now. Suckup was terrible, 2 for 3. Punting, they got Nate Bruce, also a rookie, had a really good season. Kick returning, looks like KJ Hamler's their kick returner. For DGFL and in real life, DGFL, Cowboys till I lose. And then I kind of have the Eagle. I'm leaning Eagles in the Super Bowl. You the two will be the ones. I bet on the Seahawks to come out of NFC. Don't think my O-line can. Yeah, Phillips is a problem. You got Chiefs in the under. Agnew, great. Stephon Diggs had a punt return. He only tried 2 times and took 1 for 87 yards. Okay, Stephon. That's just showing off. All right, and then for the Raiders. The Raiders. I know how to say my ABCs. All right. They got the GOAT, Tom Brady, out here. This man with 32 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,694 yards passing. Rushing the ball, they got Saquon Barkley. He's a beast. Nobody ran the ball more times than Saquon. 345 attempts, 1,500 yards, 12 TDs. Great season for Saquon. Shows that he's healthy. For the wide receiving core, Mike Evans, 1,000 yards. Go figure. Just another average Mike Evans year. 1,200 yards and 12 TDs. Just a mediocre average year for Mike Evans. Robert Woods, 1,095 yards on 92 catches. Brandon Cooks almost had 1,000 yards. Albert O'Kay with 700 yards. It's a very good offense. Very good offense. Defensively, C.J. Mosley and Quan Alexander look great. Tackles for loss, Jordan Davis. All right. This defensive tackle that Tony has is redunculous. Okay, this is one of the best defensive tackles in this game, in my opinion. 34 tackles for loss, 9.5 sacks out of defensive tackle position. 9 sacks for Max Crosby. Jabari with 6.5. Interceptions, 5 interceptions for Darnay Holmes. He good. Yeah, Tony, he's real good. I'd still be down 2 starters on your O-line for NFC Champ. Oh, ooh, Justin, that's rough. Yeah, the way that Chase Young is playing and Jalen Phillips lately, you need an offensive line to stop him. The kicker, Jason Sanders, not great. 35 for 43. He's okay, I guess. And the punter, Tyler Newsome, having a good season. David Carlisle, kick returning, decent, no touchdowns, and not a great punt returner. So those are the stats, guys. Those are the stats. And then Tony said he already put them on auto, so let's go and get this game going. All right, here it goes. We got the Raiders versus the Bengals. We'll put a prediction up. Put the prediction up. Bets. Who's taking bets? Tony, I bet you won't go all in again. All right. Who will win? Raiders. Tony. Bengals. Defense. All right, 30 minutes. Who will win, the Raiders or the Bengals? Get your bids in. Get your bids in. Try to win you some points. I ended up pulling the other Legend LTD the other day too. So I ended up pulling both of them. Damn, Warfare. Warfare just collecting. Warfare and Cody, I don't know if you've been playing MUT. What do y'all think of the new Derrick Henry card? How ridiculous is that card going to be? Like, I know the Quad Father one was going to be ridiculous, but how good is the Derrick Henry card? How overpowered is that thing going to be? All right, here we go. Bengals, Raiders.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard weekend. It's the Raiders and the Bengals, and it's coming up.
We got some other ghost cards. Morning, Pat.
EA Sports coverage.
That Bengals win. They beat me and Raiders didn't.
Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Las Vegas
Justin,
Raiders
that's a pretty good assessment though. Playing against one of the better teams in the league, it's not a bad assessment. Now, is Justin willing to put his money where his mind is? Is the question. Better than Quad, I think. So, Cody, one of the funny things, because I don't play much, but I follow along with it just to kind of see where the state of the game is going. One of the things I found interesting was they nerfed the Quad Father, Quadzilla, whatever it was called, that card to make like Freight Train 2 AP, but then when Derrick Henry came out, Freight Train's 1 AP. So I was confused on that one, like why do that? Bengals beat you as well. I mean, they have Mahomes, right? So, I mean, we're talking about Mahomes versus Brady here. This could be a great game. This could be a great game. All right. That didn't take long. We're up to 4K on the Bengals already. Ooh, okay. Nobody believes in Tom. Y'all don't think Tom Brady gonna show out with his son on the team? You got to remember, Tom Brady Jr. also on this Raiders team. Should not have leased Quad as 1 AP. Released. It was too soon. Broke the game. Gotcha. I set my plans. Game plans. All right, Chris, I got you. Chris, I'll probably set it tonight before I go to sleep so I don't forget. Let's go. Ball game.
What twists and
Finally,
turns will
they screw
January
the pooch
have in store
from the
for
jump in.
us?
Yeah.
The NFL
I mean,
playoffs
honestly, the way that
officially
from what I've seen, like the way defenses can play, you almost like they needed to overpower a running back to counteract all these ridiculous defenses that are out there. So I was kind of fine with it. I was fine with it. I don't play much, but so it doesn't affect me. But from what I was seeing by defenses, basically just being in your backfield immediately, giving them like an already powered up freight train. So even if you get back there and break the tackle, now you're screwed. This man said, F it. I put 5. Damn. All right. So we're up to 9,000 channel points in the bids. Up to 9K.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Exactly, Cody. Exactly. The Raiders QB is Tom Brady, and if he gets hurt, the backup is Tom Brady. Yep. So for the Raiders, Thomas Brady, and if he gets hurt, Thomas Brady is also coming in. Yeah, Bengals beat the Seahawks and the Lions. So for those of us in the NFC, we don't want to see the Bengals at all. Good Lord, dude. Jordan Davis, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? What is that? Tony, what do you want for Jordan Davis? Tony, take a look at my roster. Name your price. What do you want for Jordan Davis? Because that dude is unbelievable. Clipboard holder facts. He is. TBJ. Yeah, Bengals beat both the Seahawks and the Lions, the top two teams in. What do you want for Jordan Davis? What's the price? Lamar? Hey, listen, Tony. Let me think. This dude is wrecking. Good Lord. That man literally threw the center. He lifted the center up to move him out of his way. Did y'all see that? This man shoulder shivered the center like he was a child.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Leonard Williams and 2 second-round picks for listen, you're talking about the best, probably the best defensive tackle in this game right now. He might be the best defensive tackle in the game. Jordan Davis is a beast. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, stop running the ball. That ain't gonna work. This man said Lamar. All right, Tony, let's come back down to earth, though. Don't get me wrong. Jordan Davis, incredible. Not Lamar worthy.
He has been in the league a long time.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs.
Donald's not gone. Aaron Donald's not gone, Spectre. But what I'm saying is, matter of fact, Aaron Donald just had 22 sacks, 21 sacks, I think. But Jordan Davis, when we see him play, he quite literally jumps off the screen. But no, Aaron Donald still playing, just had 21.5 sacks, I believe, on the season.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cheat me out of Defensive Player of the Year. Super. Who on your team should be Defensive Player of the Year? Over. Well, to be fair, most of the top defensive guys are in the NFC. Yeah, who the fuck you got on your defense? Oh, Trayvon Walker? Gotcha. Puts my mid-90s O-line on their asses off it. Yeah. Expected. Aaron Donald's a beast. Albert, okay. Joke, just Albert, okay. Walker ain't shit. I mean, Walker had a great season, but he got overshadowed by Aaron Donald, for one, who's on the Bills. Aaron Donald on the Bills in this. But yeah, honestly, the Defensive Player of the Year for the league's definitely coming out of the NFC.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Brady. Okay, Brady. Should have caught that one. Yeah, the Bills are in the playoffs, Chris. The Bills are in the playoffs. They'll be the second game on Friday.
Here's Brady.
Damn, Brady working right now. There you go, Chris. Yep, they'll be the second game on Friday.
The tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
The Chiefs. Hey, listen, the Chiefs defense, not great. The Chiefs offense, pretty good, pretty good.
Sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Davis is better than Albert. You know the song "Who Let the Dogs Out"? Of course I do, Chris.
This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second.
I didn't bet on this. There's one dude I don't bet against. Is it Tom? Bet for Tom Brady. Choke, bet for Tom. Thuney holds his own. Listen, Jordan Davis don't care. Okay? Aaron Donald don't care.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Warfare, if you don't mind doing it, you don't have to, man. I don't, like, your content's your content. But, yeah, if you want to stream it, then that's fine. I'm just curious because if it's going to be more realistic, then we'll go to those sliders. Oh, Brady killing it, though. Brady killing it right now.
That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
They converted twice on 3rd down.
When they chant, I thought they were saying wolf. Oh, gotcha.
Adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
All right, so the Raiders drive down. Tom comes up short. They settle for 3. Settling for 3. Daquan doesn't spin. That was Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, that was Ramondre Stevenson going to run there, Tony.
Every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
Chris breaking down the lyrics for us. There is up to 9,000 channel points on this. You got 5,100 on the Raiders, 4,839 on the Bengals.
I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate.
All right, let's see what Jordan Davis or Pat Mahomes can do in this one. The Bengals offensive line, not great.
Oh.
Ooh.
Every time, right? That 4th seed,
should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes
what?
it turns out that division winner.
It's the song "Who Let the Dogs Out." Ooh, Mahomes just doesn't have time to throw back there.
I personally like it. Winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records.
Turn off X Factor superstar abilities. I've thought about it, Justin. I really have. Like, I've put a lot of thought into turning off the superstar abilities and just let it play out. And that may be something that anybody that's new to the league or anything like that, usually what'll happen is the offseason will hit, and I'll get together with Nick as the other commissioner, and we'll kind of throw some ideas around about changes to the league, and then we'll put it in a vote for the league, see what the league says. I think we've done it for, what position moves should be allowed, things like that. This offseason, the superstar thing, I've definitely considered, because you can still have X Factor development, but not the abilities. Well, there's no way to turn off only X Factor abilities, I think, Chris. Yeah, so I don't think there's, like, if you turn off abilities, all the abilities are gone. But I've definitely considered it, because they're definitely, like, I don't know, like, they can be good, but I feel like they could just be overpowering. We saw it this year with JC and Trayvon Diggs a little bit. I know it's a one-year thing because they didn't do it last year, but it was a lot. It was a lot.
Number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going
yeah, but I feel like you can make an argument that any X Factor ability could be OP.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
Abilities are great. But yeah, no, I have considered the turning abilities off. That's been a consideration of mine from the get-go. Superstar ability, yeah, that's true. You're right. Superstar abilities are more powerful in the sense that they're on all the time. Not all X Factors.
Pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Solid running.
Chris, you think all X Factor abilities are worthless? Let me know when you run into freight train Derrick Henry.
And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Yeah, let me know when Derrick Henry gets powered up and you run into that freight train of Derrick Henry, and then you tell me that X Factor is not overpowered when he breaks that first tackle every time. I'll be honest, this is turning into a defensive game, a lot more defensive than I thought. The Browns did not, or did they?
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively.
Damn, Nick, you are quick. The Browns play Indianapolis. Touchdown. Oh, I thought that was a touchdown. Great throw by Brady, though. Yeah, Nick is quick, man. I didn't even see him change it. Didn't even see him update it. But, yeah, the Browns play the Colts. I'll never forgive you, he says. Wow. Wow, it's like that.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6.
Again, Chris, if Derrick Henry gets X-Factored up, you let me know how easy it was to knock that man, to get a tackle for a loss against Derrick Henry. I really like the one-on-one matchup at the top of the screen, but they won't throw it. Oh, he goes underneath. Yeah, he had one-on-one Mike Evans on a cornerback. I'd have thrown it. I feel like that's where you throw the back shoulder fade. Ooh, Evans had him. What a route by Mike Evans. I saw it too. He ran a little double move, and when he made the second move, he was open.
As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and
yeah, but Warfare, the only problem, like, we got to scrub the list every year to change them. Yeah, like, I'd have to scrub it every year.
On EA Sports.
So the argument would be, Warfare, that with the right sliders, ability shouldn't matter. Yeah, try to stop Jonathan Taylor.
From the 10.
It's easy, is it? Is it?
And
I
the
don't think so.
tackle gonna be made right
I don't think it
there
is.
at the 25-yard line.
Woo. All right, Jordan Davis. His if Tony looks at his trade value on Daddy League, he's worth about 9.5K. 9.5K. That's good luck. Good luck getting that, man. Uh-oh, there's a big run.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive
Get around them that much.
first down, 11
So
yards.
Cody, what we're talking about though is like
He seems to do a nice job of
the abilities tend to like skew stats too much though. So like look at how many sacks are being made, right? So we had 2 players basically break the record for sack or tie the record for sacks. We had 2 players break the record for interceptions in the season with the abilities.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, I don't know if Jalen Phillips is all. Hoosier, how y'all still awake? Bro, we're always awake. I don't ever sleep. Ooh, Mahomes can't get nothing going. This man is 1 for 6.
It's second down.
Been over 40 sacks before? Yeah, I would say Phillips got his with only star, no ability, so it's still possible.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mahomes. He's gonna fire
Mahomes
this
with
thing
time,
deep
but nobody's. Oh, he missed that one.
And that will be incomplete.
Is Omaha still in the game?
Bengals
I
bring in
believe
the
so,
punter
Chris.
now, as he's on here
Yeah.
to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty.
All right,
Best
so
of
the
day.
Packers come in with a pretty good
And this
defense.
is
Or
gonna
not,
hit
that's the
goal
Packers.
line
I'm not looking for the
and continue
Packers.
on into the end zone
Stupid.
for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Looking for the
And the
Bengals.
offense
All right, the
coming back
Bengals
out here,
defense
plenty
ranked
of energy,
22nd
ready
in
to
the
roll,
league.
looking to just add to what they have been
In
doing
like
after
4
scoring a
weeks,
touchdown,
Hoosier.
Charles,
You
the
got like
last
4
time
weeks
out.
till the Jets play again. But
But
yeah, the Bengals defense 22nd in the league. They give up a lot of yards.
I'll guarantee you, all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a
But
couple
their
of inches
offense is
now from
8th in the league,
29.
so they balance it out.
Now Brady bounces forward on the Jets.
Oh, nice play. Good first down.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down.
Whereas the
As
Raiders
tackle
come in
made
with
at
the
45
second best
yard line.
defense, led by Jordan Davis, and the 7th best offense. So, I don't know. Raiders look like they'd be the pick, but again, Mahomes is on the other side.
A nice consistent game.
On first down, Brady.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He gone. What's the call, though? What's the call? Ooh, is it a bailout? Is it going to be holding? Is it holding or roughing the passer?
65 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Wow. They call a pass interference, and this man caught
So
it.
obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is
Smashing
6
him.
points.
Cody said, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Cody bet on the Bengals. Cody put his money on the Bengals. Scamming them.
Sanders on for the extra point.
Oh, he's on. Oh, I saw it where Justin said he's throwing picks using it with Omaha.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Woo. 17-0. Can the Bengals come back?
3 plays.
That's it wasn't a bailout. That's not a bailout. It was pass interference. He caught it anyway. Still scored the touchdown. It's the worst
Now after the
pass
touchdown,
interference ever.
ready to kick it away is Sanders.
That wasn't a bailout. Now, if it
Takes
was
to 7.
a holding
And not
call,
much happening on the return
Bradley
as he'll
Beal?
get this to about the
it's a
23.
Beal out.
And now this offense
It might have
goes
been a
back
Beal
out
out,
on
but
the
it wasn't.
field.
He
Looking
peeled
for a
out.
little
He
shell
peeled
shock,
out for
down
that
double
touchdown.
digits at home in the
Future
playoffs.
Pacer?
Still
Probably
in the
not.
first half, they've got to turn things
Probably
around
not.
quickly.
It's a future Laker when he's like 35. Career of mid.
Fournette, a first down
Bradley
carry.
Beal kind of nice.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All right, Mahomes desperately needs a drive because the momentum is quickly gone. He is sending that thing.
And incomplete
Nothing going
the
on.
deep ball.
Lakers, who are they?
And the Bengals on 3rd down.
When
0
Mahomes
for
has
3
time,
to this
he just-
point. They
he's
could
looking
use a
deep too
conversion.
often.
This will be 3rd and 6.
So how about the roar, Justin?
Now
I thought
here's
it was
Mahomes.
good. Again, I felt like it was very
He'll get
predictable,
this
which was
complete to
unfortunate,
Jalen Reagor.
right? Like
And oh,
nobody was questioning, like, everybody's prediction going into that Royal Rumble. Rhea for the women, Cody for the men. So it was extremely predictable. But I still thought it was good. I still enjoyed the overall pay-per-view a lot. The Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble, disappointing in the sense there wasn't a lot of surprises. But I still enjoyed it. I still had a lot. I still thought it was good. It had some moments. The Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens match was phenomenal. Even with Kevin Owens botching the one move he did, where he felt, I thought it was kind of funny. He botched it, but ended up landing. He was supposed to miss hitting Roman, ends up landing right on top of Roman. Thought that was kind of funny.
2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels
versus
like
Cody and Edge. Tag match next Monday. That'd be interesting.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
Yeah, I still thought it was good, Justin. I really thought the Rumble was good. Was the fact Pat is back? Oh yeah, Nick. Now I hope he. Well, so Nick, he kind of had preluded that he was only going away for college football and then coming back. So, but I was really happy to see him back. Yeah, the little mini match Cody and Gunther had was great. That was great, man. Gunther, right? Is it Gunther? I guess it's Gunther. Gunther, my man is, I can't stand him, which is exactly what they're going for with him. But, man, he puts on a match. He can put on a match. Yeah. Gunther puts on a match, man. Hoosier. Everybody knew. First of all, they announced Cody was coming back. Now, had they not announced Cody coming back, Cody would have been the best story of the night, probably. Landed at the same time, and then, yeah, he tore both his hamstring. Yeah, I think he tore his hamstring or his quad or something like that. Oh, yeah, Warfare. I was dying laughing at Pat talking to Michael like, yeah, man, I've been lying to you all day. Don't look at the ball. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brady's down. No. This man went all in on the Raiders. Tony went all in on the Raiders. Time now to get your bids in for the Bengals. It's time now to get your bids in for the Bengals if they can come back. Was his dad behind the announcement? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was Matt Cardona's dad. The Chelsea Green going in, that was hilarious. Chelsea Green entering and being thrown out immediately. One, she was one of the bigger surprises coming in, right? Like, nobody would have guessed Chelsea Green would actually be there. And for her to be there, enter the Royal Rumble, be thrown immediately out, it was like, oh, is she not coming back? Like, I thought that was good. I hated the Nia Jax coming back. Naomi would have been a better one coming back than Nia Jax, but it is what it is. I'm glad they threw her ass out. I hope it was a one-time thing for Nia and not like a permanent thing. Nia did or Chelsea Green did? I didn't know that.
Barkley running left. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
No, Rhea going in at 1 and winning was exactly how they should have played it for Rhea. Looking for the oh, gotcha, Justin. That makes sense. Jax being the elimination quickest record. They should have had Nia be the quickest elimination. That would have been funny, Nate. And a 5-second Rumble was it. Hey, she played it well. Talking about, hey, it's a record's a record. Michelle McCool was hilarious. I knew she'd be in it, but the way that they did it was hilarious, right? Like, as soon as you saw her in the stands, you're like, oh, they showed her. I was like, well, she'll be in the Rumble later. But the way that they did it, like announcing it as if she didn't know, and then her entering with the Uggs on, they played her. That was perfect for her, and she did well. Michelle McCool's still in really good shape.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense. Absolutely. He's created a very long field.
But yeah, I was waiting for Naomi to be announced. She never came out. I was real disappointed with Nia. But yeah, letting Rhea enter at 1, at least Rhea entering at 1 made me think, like, everybody predicted Rhea would win. And then she entered at 1. I went, oh, maybe not. Jordan Davis, my guy. Oh my God. Jordan Davis is wrecking havoc in this game. Are they going to block him? Double team that man. Triple team Jordan Davis. The man can't be stopped.
Mahomes, 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here.
Yeah, I thought Rhea entering at 1. Rhea and Liv lasting the whole thing? No way anybody predicted that. You got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it. Mahomes. Oh, shit.
Here for Hamler. He's got a man complete.
How the hell did KJ Hamler catch that in double coverage?
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
Oh, yeah.
Just a thing for you.
Justin, Titus O'Neil, genius for falling and sliding under the ring. Right? Titus O'Neil will forever be shown. That clip comes around every year. You'll never forget who Titus O'Neil is because he fell under the ring. Otherwise, a very unremarkable career. So, yes. In that sense, like, at least people will remember it. World slide. Hey, Pat Mahomes getting it going. You think she wins the chamber? I would like to see her get another run at it. What I think will happen, Hoosier, is Rhea will go on to win the title at WrestleMania, and then we'll get another little Liv versus Rhea storyline. Uh-oh, Mahomes getting it going, guys. Park's like it. I can't do it. I can't do it like him. I don't know how he does it. Oh, touchdown. Oh, boys, we got a game. Woo. Hey, y'all running out of time, but you better get your bids on the Bengals right now. Now is the chance. There are 69,000 channel points on the line for the Raiders. Tony's all in on the Raiders. Tony put his money where his mouth was, and it might come back to haunt him because Pat Mahomes starting to deal. That my 4K didn't waver. Have faith. Who they? Cody was like, I bet on Mahomes, and I'm sticking with it. Cody about to be able to name a first rounder in next year's draft. He wins this one. With a bat broken and everything. Yeah. They do some crazy storylines, Choke. They'll do some crazy storylines. Okay. Now, can they stop Saquon and Tom Brady from getting a field goal before the half? Can they stop them before the half? I'm going to refill my water, guys. I'll be right back. Around this year, I might have snuck my Saints into the play. You might have, Cody. Next season, hey, Cody, y'all got a pretty good team, and you'll have a high draft pick to get your quarterback. So it might work out. Might work out.
They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Here's Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. His throw incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And able to get this down inside the 15.
Nick with the commentary. Appreciate it, my guy.
Before he's out of bounds.
Huge game, middle of the field. Uh-oh.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Brady.
To the sideline and wow,
All right, they
catch
might give
there.
up a field goal here.
He doesn't get
The key here for the Bengals was to stop them. They're going to get the field goal. So not terrible, but you definitely didn't want to give up points here. That's going to make it 20-7, though. Still able to come back.
Now to 20-7. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
This one taken just inside the 10.
No, they don't. Choke, they won't do that anymore. They won't do that now that they're PG 13. They're not going to be doing that now that they're PG 13.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
But yeah, Cody.
30 seconds remain.
Your team having a bad season gives you a chance at some pretty decent looking quarterbacks.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Hey, you know what? Cody, a good storyline. Jamarcus Russell Jr. in New Orleans. Doesn't have to go far. Stays close to family. Maybe he succeeds where his dad didn't. That was the plan. Yeah, you can get Jamarcus Russell Jr. and maybe he succeeds where his dad couldn't because he stays home. Stays close to family. Keeps him grounded. Not out there in Oakland. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. They turn it over. That was a terrible pass. What was the Bengals and what was the plan here by Mahomes? Look at this ball just float out of his hand. It's a lob pass to nobody basically. Great tip drill. Thompson comes in, and they still have a timeout left. They get another field goal at least. And that kicking the field goal on the last drive ends up being a 6-point field goal. Lucky he got that tackle. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh, big hit though. They're gonna have to use the timeout there and kick a field goal.
With 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, if he misses that tackle expected, that's to the house. Facts. All right, they're gonna get another field goal. So the last drive ends up being 6 points basically. That's huge for the Raiders. That kick is huge because that means instead of getting just 3, they get 6 in the end of that half. They get 6 points in the last minute of the first half.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
I want to fall. I want a fall of the bloodline to continue. Roman wins at the Chamber and loses at Mania. The Usos lose the title and Jay splits. And bloodline teams with Sammy. They win the title. Solo and Jimmy become a team. I'm all for it, man. I think the bloodline is the best story that WWE's done in probably 5 to 6, maybe even 10 years. That whole bloodline thing, although having Roman as the champion for so long, it's been really weird. It's been, this is the longest I think I've ever seen anybody hold a title. And he's holding both of them. Just having all the titles locked up in one group for a long time, I was like, this is a bad idea. They're killing it on the storyline. That's a good question, Nick. They'll either forfeit the titles, or what'll end up happening is he'll team with Jimmy and something will happen where they lose the titles. Right? So my guess is he'll still team with Jimmy. They'll lose it because of a disagreement or something like that.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my
the double revert, and it's a great play.
And maybe to the folks in the stadium.
Mike Evans getting run. Did we score? Tony, you got 2 field goals within the last minute. You scored 2 field goals in the last minute of the first half. So y'all drove down, kicked the field goal, kicked off. Mahomes threw an interception. You got another field goal. Uh-oh. Not looking good for the Bengals, fellas. Keep hitting the Bengals. It's not looking good.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
With Jimmy via free. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I guess technically Solo and Roman with Jimmy, anybody tagging with Jimmy could be the title holder with the Freebird rule. That's a good point because technically the bloodline right? Technically, it's the bloodline have the title.
To throw is Brady.
So if Jay's not, oh, he's so open.
Downfield to Cooks.
They got cooked out there, looking like burnt toast, fellas.
51 yards. We know he's good at catching.
You enjoyed Raw? I haven't seen it. I'm watching. So tomorrow night, I'm watching Raw with the wifey. Watching Raw with the wifey tomorrow. We watched Top Gun Maverick again. Great movie. Such a good movie. But yeah, we're gonna watch Raw tomorrow night, and then we're watching. There's a new Jennifer Lopez movie, Shotgun Wedding. We're gonna watch. It looks funny. Shotgun Wedding on Amazon Prime looks hilarious. With I think it's Josh Duhamel and J Lo. Y'all just not gonna cover that, man?
A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, to skip all the, we do skip all the ads. That's a good point, Nick. We watch it because we don't have live TV. We watch it the next day, Nick, because I don't own live TV on anything. But I pay enough in subscriptions to have live TV.
To throw, it's Brady.
Woo, not looking good for the Bengals, fellas. Stick a fork in them, they might be done. It's not looking good for the Bengals right now.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead.
Tom Brady, don't ever bet against Tom. That's the rule. Tom Brady, you can't bet against Tom Brady in the playoffs.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to
really,
23.
Anybody that plays the Raiders team better figure out how to game plan for Jordan Davis.
And it ends with a Robert
You got to come up with a game plan for Jordan Davis because that man is wrecking havoc.
Ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Could have flexed the points.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Wish I didn't do this blowout. Nick's like, I could have put 300K on the Raiders.
Of this second half.
So the fat lady sings. She's singing. She's singing, Tony.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette.
Fournette trying to get a run going. She's warming up the pipes there, Tony. Nick. The funny part would have been you'd have flexed all your points on the Raiders, and that's when the collapse would have shown.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard.
Mahomes should know too. AFC, yeah.
A shotgun give to
Why are they going? Like they're giving up on the pass? What are they doing?
Goes for about 6 as he's taken down.
Yeah, especially like if you'd have bid, because it works out. I think it works out where the bids are over at halftime, right? So if there, in case there's a halftime comeback. You know what? Maybe they cracked the code. They're gonna run the ball to win this game. But yeah, Jordan Davis is a problem. Now, if Jordan Davis is hurt, I don't think the Raiders have a chance. Ooh, that was a tough throw.
That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Oh, I got to turn my website back on.
To throw again on 2nd down.
You won't beat Denver? I don't know. So here's the thing, Tony. With a guy like Jordan Davis wrecking havoc, you can beat anybody. If Jordan Davis shows up and does what we saw him doing at the beginning of this game, you could literally beat anybody because it just ruins a game plan. Like, it's hard to do anything with that. Now Mahomes trying to drive down and score here.
From the red zone now.
But even if they do score, they don't even cut the lead in half with a touchdown.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Max Crosby from that outside linebacker spot.
Max Crosby getting in there for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive.
But yes, I did make some new merch. So there's new merch. There's some DGFL sweatshirts. There's a DGFL iPhone case. And I did there's a shirt, so you're saying there's a chance t-shirt now. So there's a so you're saying there's a chance t-shirt. Oh, nice touchdown right there. Yeah, well, whatever the Broncos' problem was, it's game plan.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in
Yep.
the wildcard round.
And everything's either in a VOD or on YouTube, so you can actually go back and probably watch it on cue. So you're saying there's a chance? Hey, it's like it was game plan, Nick. It's like it was game plan. But yeah, there is a shirt with that emote on it. So you're saying there's a chance.
Like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security.
Hammering for the goal line.
They went for two and he fumbled. He picks it up. Okay, they're not going to give it up. I thought they were going to give up a 2-point conversion. Darnay Holmes coming in there. Darnay Holmes, famous from the Bengal franchise on YouTube.
But you've got a ball in your hands.
Anybody that hadn't seen it?
Locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. Now it's Ryan Suckup on.
Boom! Suckup with the kickoff here. All right, the Bengals desperately needing a turnover here. They need somebody to step up and get a turnover.
Coming back out onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth.
They get a stop on first down, though. All right, 3 and out would be just as good as a turnover. A 3 and out for the Bengals here, just as good as a turnover. Tom Brady X-factored up, though. Bit of a... Woo! Woo, that came quick. Boy, they sent... Yeah, they got after Tom on that one. I know it was a screenplay, but, man, he came exploding through there. Too much time for Brady. He sends it deep. Mike Evans, fuck it, Mike Evans down. I thought he picked it. I was like, F it, Mike Evans down there somewhere. Doesn't matter if he's X-factored up or not. Boom.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
All right. Can the Bengals score to make this a 10-point game before the 4th quarter? I feel like the Bengals need to get a score here before the 4th to make it a 10-point game.
Here's Mahomes to throw. A throw left side, hold in.
Honestly, the Raiders not really giving up a lot. He's 16 for 26, only 187 yards. So they're playing back. They're not giving up anything deep. They're going to force Mahomes to kind of methodically move down the field, eating up the clock, which is a great game plan for the Raiders. It's a great game plan. Games being called very well by Tony. T-Fin, Tony D'Amato. T-Fin's the GM. Tony D'Amato is the head coach.
And they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
But yeah, they got 2 minutes, in my opinion, to score.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Screenplay.
He'll set up the screen.
Damn, what a block.
Ooh,
72 just demolished the dude.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
That was Eric Flowers, the left guard, with an insane block. All right, empty backfield. 1st and 10. Still just methodically moving down the field. Not quite fast enough to really come back in this one. But it is Mahomes, so you never know. Another quick throw. At least he's getting the ball out quicker now. He's not really holding it. He is getting the ball out quicker, but that's the end of the 3rd quarter, and we're moving on to, you guessed it, the 4th. The 4th. If you're cool enough to be a subscriber to the channel, throw the 4s up in the chat.
It's the Bengals. They've got the football,
but
they trail here.
Nick always coming through with the 4s.
In quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
My back is killing me, fellas.
Now here's Mahomes.
Uh-oh. Flag on the play. That's not good. Not good for the Bengals. That one's probably holding. That looked like a holding call.
A penalty marker is down as well.
Oh, my God, that's a bad one. One man I don't bet against, even if they're 9-8. I just don't, he said. Never bet against Tom Brady.
2021 guilty there. On play action.
Even if I lose, I don't. Uh-oh. Got to get rid of it, Mahomes. Okay. That one hits. Second down and 20, and Mahomes don't care.
15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Second down and 20. KJ Hamler just standing there by himself.
You may go off your sheet.
It's still a good catch. He knows the hit's coming. KJ Hamler knows he's about to get hit. Holds on to the ball.
So how about this for field position after the big
Mahomes
play?
is X-Factored up. I don't remember what X-Factor he is. I'm guessing bazooka.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, God.
And this is incomplete.
He got lucky on that one. That should have been a pick six. If he picks that off, and that's probably why he dropped it. He's looking up the field. But if he picks that off, and there's nobody to stop him.
Again, they'll throw with
Quick throw again by Mahomes, but time is ticking.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And you got Brady on the other side who's going to dink and dunk his way down the field.
Now is Mahomes. This is caught. And he'll be taken down.
Bazooka almost had that 95-yard TD. Yeah, that'll you'll get it with that. That thing came out like, how do they get Mahomes to throw at all these different angles? Look at this. watch this ball come out of his hand. Yeah.
And that time they pick up a first down. So now
28 points on the Bengals just because I'm trying to steal points. Hey, I don't blame you. Joke, this is one where when Tony goes all in on his team, it's worth putting in a small bit on the other team just in case. We're under 10 minutes left. The run game ain't there. Don't run. You got to keep passing the ball. You're 10 rushes for 36 yards because the run game ain't working.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on second.
They're going to run it again. Stupid.
He's going to get it again.
Why? It's not working, and time is ticking. It's a terrible play call by the Bengals. Why would you run there? Like, they're going to run it again, 3rd and goal. How about to say? Ooh, okay. He better score that because he had the top of the screen was wide open too. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown. All right. If you can get Diggs X-Factored up and Mahomes X-Factored up, this game changes real quick. You get Diggs X-Factored and Mahomes X-Factored, and this game will change real fast. Misplayed by number 41 out there. Cornerback. Misplayed.
You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now, the missed 2-point conversion kind of hurts here because had they not gone for 2, and if they'd have just kicked the field goal, this would be a 9-point game, meaning a touchdown or field goal could have won it for the Bengals. So that missed 2-point conversion earlier does come back to haunt him a little bit.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
They want them to return it. They're hoping to get a fumble on the kick return. Big hit, but he holds on to the ball. Houday enabled. All right, the Bengals have fought back. 84-yard drive. Yeah, they need one. Can they get it? The Bengals have fought hard to get the momentum back, but is it too little too late? The Raiders come out and basically announce to the world, we are running it. And it works well. They basically told the whole world they were running it, and Saquon with a great run. 11 rushes, 62 yards for Saquon. You're starting to see why Saquon had so many carries in the season. The Raiders would get up, get a lead, and then run the ball like their life depended on it. Big play for the Bengals here. Huge play for the Bengals defense. They do not get the stop. Tough break. Tough break for the Bengals. Brady with 335 yards. Brandon Cooks is eating today. 5 catches, 100 yards for him.
Because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Brady has outscored the Bengals by himself with 3 TDs.
Football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Brady now on first down. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they'll get this down.
Brady just going to dink and dunk his way down the field. You know he's going to lead a drive, which is why the Bengals constantly need to score fast.
Now Brady.
Oh, they play action. Now, what the Raiders don't want to have... Uh-oh, Barkley. Now, what the Raiders can't afford is for Brady to take a hit and be injured. And he takes a hit there. Luckily for the Bengals, not called for the late hit on Brady there. But if you're Tony and the Raiders, you can't afford for Tom Brady to get hurt here at all, or Saquon for that matter. So you got to be real cautious on how you close out this game. You can't let up, but you definitely need to be cautious. 39 passes for Tom Brady so far. He's out there throwing caution to the wind.
To break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
5 yards remain on second down. Brady to throw again.
Ah, getting too easy for Brady.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently,
Brady at a very spry 46 years old. 10 years older than me. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Oof. Barkley looked like he was going to make a cut and go.
He stopped right around the 13.
He had a very spry 46 years old from Tom Brady. Stop throwing it.
It's a jet sweep. The football
jet sweep gets nothing. Although I feel they're okay. A field goal here definitely ends the game in my opinion. I mean, it's not over, but a field goal here would be all the Raiders should need. They don't care. Mike Evans says, "I'll just go get us a touchdown, guys. Don't y'all worry." First and goal.
As they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well. Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw the same passes.
Let's go, boys.
A good chance now to put this game on ice.
Nick, it looks like the Raiders got the drive they needed. I mean, they have eaten the clock up right here. They've eaten this clock up. And touchdown, Raiders. It's definitely not looking good for the Bengals now. That's going to make it 36, soon to be 37-20, and you can just about put that one in the books, fellas.
Is it okay if I break one of
just about put that one away.
Never call a game over until it's over, because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go
they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on
Nick, the opening act has started. The
Fat
fat lady might not be completely singing yet, but the opening act is out there.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
In the words of Porky Pig, that's all, folks.
Bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing.
Despite the losing effort, KJ Hamler doing everything he could. He had a good game. Over 100 yards. Now, Mahomes just going to send this one. Can't find nobody open. Lets it go. Should have been picked.
This one is incomplete.
Raiders fly, Raiders fly away.
Now it's 2nd and 10 again from the 25-yard line. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Ah, Fournette, good run.
And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
Fournette looked like he was just trying to take some anger out on Jordan Davis
4
there.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Mahomes now to throw.
Mahomes deep, nothing doing. They can't get anybody open on the sidelines. Stephon Diggs underperformed in my opinion this game. He does have a touchdown, but he definitely needed to step up. Oh, Mahomes, what are you doing? Fourth down, he just almost throws a pick six. See how? Yeah, I saw it, Tony. I saw how you reversed it.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
So it looks like Tony's going to advance. The question to be is, who does he play in the second round? Tony's going to advance. Now the question becomes, who does he play in the second round? It'll depend on the other AFC game.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Minute and 10 left. They're trying to just run out the clock. Throw another TD. Tony said, I don't care. Throw another one. 42 passes for Tom Brady in this game.
Throwing now is Brady.
Oh, that's pass interference. He gets away with it, though. 4th and 4. They're going to kick a field goal to make it a solid 40-20. Bengals will be looking at defense in the offseason. Just a guess. Bengals 100% looking at the defense in the offseason.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And no return here for
22 seconds left in the Bengals season. The Raiders are going to move on in the playoffs, fellas.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah,
what happened? They fell apart. That defense is what happened. Jordan Davis happened. Tony, Jordan Davis is what happened.
Moments where the game plan actually worked, but overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining.
Bengals use a timeout just to come out and throw a check down. What the hell?
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this.
They call a timeout to throw a check down.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
Defense gonna have to have a conversation with his offensive coordinator in the offseason. Defense gonna have a conversation with the offensive coordinator. The defense definitely sold the bag. The 2 field goals right at the end of the first half were kind of a killer. I mean, he can get it there, just nobody to catch it.
They were going for a consolation
offensive line and defense for the Bengals in the offseason.
And a disappointing way to close out the season.
All right, if you put your money on the Raiders, you're collecting some points. Really, Tony's about to just collect whatever was bid against him. Tony just baited everybody in a bid against him. That's all that was. Tony cleaned up tonight.
Look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So
what happened to a team who lost? Oh, no, I didn't see it, Tony. Or, no, I don't think I saw it. And another receiver, I don't know, all heard was Diggs or Fournette. Yeah, that's well. KJ Hamler had a great game. Jamal Agnew has been good for him all season, so I don't know if receiver is what he needs. Just got a 33-point profit from your 100 bet. Well, I mean, yeah, Tony probably collected like 7K off of that. So Tony cleaned up tonight. Tony using his big-time money to get big-time rewards. Well done, Tony. Tom Brady looked great. I'll update Daddy Leagues before I go to sleep, fellas. All right, let's see her. All right. Baffle it is. All right, that's it for me tonight, guys. You won 77.5, but you bid what, 69K, right? Didn't you bid 69? So that means all in all, you gained about 8K out of that, I think. You probably made 8K off of that. But anyway, that's it for me tonight, guys. Wednesday, we're back with more Wildcard playoffs. All right, so Wednesday, we're looking at Arizona at Tampa Bay and Cleveland at Indianapolis for the 2 games. Hey, y'all have a great night. I'm going to send y'all over to Baffle. I appreciate he's always doing some Madden franchise, so I'm trying to show him some love. He's another West Coast streamer that can just be up later than me. So, we're going to keep showing him some love. I'm going to send you over to Baffle99. Y'all go show him some love. Hit him with a bunch of emotes. Just flood his channel with emotes if y'all want. But I'm going to send y'all over there. He's still doing his Seahawks franchise, guys. Still doing a Seahawks franchise. Y'all go show him some love. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that was out here tonight. We had a good turnout tonight. A lot of fun in the playoffs. Glad to see my team advance. Otherwise, doing the second game would have been real shitty. I'd have been real upset. But that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. But we got the playoffs. Again, back on Wednesday with more playoffs. All right. More wildcard playoffs all week. And then the rest of the playoffs next week. And then so next week, finishing out the playoffs all the way through the Super Bowl, I believe. And then week after that is going to be the offseason. Week after that will be the offseason. Y'all take care, man. I really do appreciate it. Love you guys. I will see y'all Wednesday. I'm out.